Our lead this hour coming from baseball. That's right, the sport that embarrassed itself over the weekend, the conclusion of the postseason. While we were away from our watchtower, the guardians of the graveyard, we were not working. Something tragic happened, a dark day for baseball. The World Series ended in 6 games as the cheating Astros knocked out America's team, the Fightin' Phils, and a certain relief pitcher for the Phillies, who I think should get a share of the World Series bonus from the A-holes. 4-2. Rookie Jeremy Pena was given the World Series MVP. Whoop-de-damn-do. It's the 3rd time a rookie has won the award, the 9th player to win Championship Series and World Series MVP honors. But the bigger overall story is the pathetic cheaters getting celebrated as the World Series comes to an end. Now, several brigadier generals in the Maller militia have been demanding that we do a full Maller monologue on this baseball atrocity. And so, by request, here we are at a crossroads. So let us discuss the question: do you accept the Astros as the 2022 World Series champions? And I am shaking my head no. I've got Sequoia, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and Sewing Machine. And we will connect all of these things together, and we're going to make a trash can, a buzzer, all of that is what we're going to make. A whistle, the whole thing. All right, so first of all, we are proud on this show of being World Series deniers, and you should be a World Series denier also. There is no reason to celebrate the Astros, not my World Series champs. Roberto, are they your World Series champions, Roberto?
Nope.
No, they're not. Not now, not ever. Not now, not ever. Now, sometimes good things happen to bad people. We flatly reject the notion that there's some kind of super team. It makes me want to puke in my mouth what happened over the weekend. There is legal precedent to totally dismiss the World Series title. And I would like to make my elevator pitch while I am on the right side of history. All right, you ever seen those giant sequoia trees? You ever seen those massive trees? I'm a big fan. These things are amazing. They live for 3,000 plus years. The trunks of these trees are 30 plus feet wide. They're massive. They end up reaching the heavens, the size of skyscrapers. But when it comes to the Astros, I want you to imagine one of those mighty sequoia trees, because the reason that we are allowed to ignore and dismiss and belittle the cheaters, it's called the fruit of the poisonous tree doctrine, and it's in play here. The fruit of the poisonous tree is a legal metaphor used to describe evidence that is obtained illegally. If the tree is tainted, then anything gained from it is tainted as well. Therefore, if your starting infield includes Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, and Yuli Gurriel, and your pitching staff includes a couple of members as well of a team that illegally corrupted the 2017 World Series, then anything those players accomplish the rest of their careers is forever tainted. Remember, the fruit of the poisonous tree. They cheated in multiple postseasons. They suffered zero consequences, bang, bang, except some booing. And anything that they gained going forward, not just this, but anything else, is tainted. Tainty McTaint. Jose Altuve, Lance Bregman, Gurriel were the masterminds of the 2017 cheating scandal. They were unpunished, so real baseball fans, real baseball observers should take anything they do with a grain of salt. Why would they ever stop cheating? A man that helped cover for them, Rob Manfred, the gutless commissioner of Major League Baseball, gave them the green light. He handed over immunity. Why would you do that? A real commissioner wouldn't do that. A real leader wouldn't do that. Rob Manfred did that, allowing them to cheat with no repercussions. None. We stand for truth, justice, and the American way. Rob Manfred does not. No credit, no accolades, no nothing for the a-holes. These guys all should have been banned for life. The entire 2017 banned for life and then begged to be allowed back in. The worst cheating scandal in modern sport in the age of social media, and no punishment. Therefore, we do not and will never acknowledge them as winners. And I'm sick and tired of hearing about Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker, as a manager, looked the other way while managing the San Francisco Giants while a team was filled with steroid cheats. Now he goes and later on in his career, he manages the Astros with a bunch of cheaters on the team, convicted cheaters, unpunished, and we're supposed to feel good for Dusty Baker? He's been one of the worst managers in baseball. He managed the Chicago Cubs when they had the game in hand against the Marlins and completely came unraveled. Dusty Baker, my ass. Okay, I'm sick and tired of hearing about that. And these guys are losers for eternity. Right? I consider the 2022 season void of a champion, incomplete, nobody won. All right, now secondly, I continue to be overwhelmed, my senses overwhelmed, with baseball scribes who are in the tank defending the Astros franchise. They were genuinely happy these cheating scumbags won the little trophy there, the little hunk of metal. So this is another emasculating chapter for the media. You have baseball writers who are so far up Rob Manfred's took us. I don't know how they can see any sunlight. Okay, and they literally, these people are lecturing the fans about booing the a-holes. And they feel sorry for the schmucks who play in Houston. Now, we mentioned the other day John Heyman of the New York Post, who's a total toady for Major League Baseball. There was some writer for the Washington Post, this guy named Barry. I don't even know who the guy is. But over the weekend, this scribe said the booing was tired and inevitable. So my theory on this, I'm going back to an old movie, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. These scribes, and there are many others who are in the tank on television and in radio for the cheating Astros, they are Satan's helpers. Remember that from Pee-wee's Big Adventure? They're Satan's helpers. They're an outlaw motorcycle club, a special kind of chutzpah, ink-stained dopes who have lost any credibility they had left, shills for big baseball, sock puppets for Rob Manfred, Major League Baseball PR toadies, bleeding heart bloggers, pleading for fans to be kind. Why? Why should we be kind? Because these Astro players are good interviews. They give you the time of day. That they should be ignored and ostracized like, what are you doing? All right? Because of the scandal. No, we don't ignore. We don't move on. Remember that the spineless commissioner of baseball said that the Astros players would be punished through public reaction. That was the commissioner who did that. Right? Not me. That was the commissioner. Only a few years later, you have these sympathizers in the media running around shaming fans. Well, you can't boo. What's wrong with you? These sentimental fools is what they are. All right, final thought. So when will the punishment for the Houston cheating scandal come to an end? Glad you asked. There is no statute of limitations. There is none. As long as Jose Altuve, Bouvet, Alex Bregman, and the other deplorable players are still active, the venom is alive and well. Alive and well. The rest of their careers. No days off! No days off! The rest of their careers. They deserve every boo that is coming their way. And booing is far too kind. These bozos cheated, then acted like they were the victims. Arrogant schmucks. And we left it up to the fans to decide. I asked the people, pulse of the people here. We asked social media users who support the show, since Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, Yuli Gurriel, and other Astros are convicted cheaters who were unpunished by Major League Baseball, do you count the 2022 World Series? Pulse of the people, hundreds and hundreds of votes, scientifically, and with 40% of the vote, the people spoke and said, quote, still cheaters. So that gives you some good vibes, doesn't it? The rank and file, they know where the truth is. They're still cheaters. And finishing in second with 27.7% of the popular vote, the Astros are scumbags. So 67.7% of the people said that the Astros are still cheaters and scumbags. Bravo, bravo, bravo is what I have to say. Every cheating Astro has been given a special patch in my book. A special patch, right? So let's get out the sewing machine here. Some embroidery. They wear the scarlet letter, the giant C, right? Giant C for cheaters. The Astros are still cheaters. Why would they stop? They have earned it for the rest of their baseball lives. So this 2022 World Series will only add more fuel to the fire. And we will be more empowered to bathe them in fire and brimstone of booze and raspberries. So there you go.